I've been on thousands of sales calls and I've seen this exact ghosting pattern destroy even the best offers. And it has nothing to do with your price, your offer, your pitch, anything you said at all on the call. The real reason prospects aren't getting back to you, or maybe just not even showing up to their sales calls at all, is that they don't trust you enough to buy. But here's what most people don't realize. That trust issue starts way before your prospect even hops on the sales call. So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly why prospects are ghosting you or maybe not even showing up at all. And I'll also show you exactly how to fix it so these prospects show up basically pre-sold. So before anybody hops on a sales call with you, this is what they're doing the day before. They're searching you up on Google. I advise all of you guys do this. Do a quick Google search and see if your name comes up on Google. If it doesn't, either number one, you have a very common name, or number two, which is most likely, you're just not posting enough content online to rank for your own name. It's actually much easier than you think. For example, Google owns YouTube, so if you post more YouTube videos, your YouTube will naturally rank. And also LinkedIn is very search engine optimized, so if you post a little bit on there, your LinkedIn's gonna rank as well. The chances of someone with the exact same name as you posting content online is pretty decently low, at least for now. So as long as you start posting now, you can still rank. The next thing people do before hopping on a call with you is they search up your name on different social media platforms. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it. They're searching you up. But the thing is, you never know which platform people will search you up on, so that's why it's important to be present on all of them. I'm not saying you need to be posting consistently on every single platform, because for most people that's just highly unlikely. But what I am saying is you should have the same profile picture on every platform. You should have a bio that explains what you do, and you should have a website in your bio. Ideally on Instagram, you also have a highlight with social proof. And on Twitter, you have a good pinned tweet. And on LinkedIn, you're just posting consistently with a nice optimized bio. And the last thing people are looking for before hopping on a call with you is they're looking for social proof. Maybe they're searching you up on Trustpilot. Maybe they're binging your YouTube channel trying to find interviews or testimonials. Maybe they're scrolling down your website trying to find that social proof there. You don't know exactly where prospects are going to look, so that's why omnipresence is very important. Overall, they're just looking for proof that your system actually works, and it's your job to prove it to them before the call. Now, let's say somebody's searching you up and you have no content online, no social proof, or maybe just a little bit of content and a little bit of social proof. They're going to start to doubt you. They're going to think to themselves, do I really want to hop on a call with this guy? He has no content online. But then after they do a quick Google search, they're going to find another competitor, let's say another Facebook ads agency, and then this guy has a ton of content online. He's been posting one video a week for super long on YouTube. He has Instagram content, LinkedIn content. You're going to be like, wow, this guy is much more knowledgeable than the original guy I was going to book in with. They're going to cancel their call with you, or maybe they're not even going to give you that courtesy and they're just going to not show up. Or maybe they'll show up, take the call, but they won't be really present. They're going to think all of your claims are BS, and then they're going to ghost you after the call. Now, let's say they do show up. These are the types of people that tell you, I need to think about it, and they don't give you straight objections. Maybe they make something up saying they need to wait for another payment, or there's a timing issue, something like that. They need to talk to their wife. This is because of a lack of trust. And as I'm recording this, and probably for the next 10, 20 years, even 100 years, there's going to be a very high trust problem, meaning people are just extremely skeptical 24/7. They're constantly doubting every single claim they see. They've seen so many guarantees, so many offers, they don't know who to trust anymore. And that's where content will save you. And look, the reason I know this is because I've helped dozens and dozens of business owners scale up their YouTube channels and their online presence so that they can actually book 10 to 30, even hundreds of sales calls per month from YouTube. Like for example, this is Simone. She booked 250 sales calls in the first 14 days of the month. So look, if you want a done for you YouTube system where we do the ideas, the scripts, send them over to you, and you record for 2 to 4 hours per month, and then we do everything from there, just hit the first link down in the description. Now, to be honest, I don't want to bore you too long explaining why content is the solution to your problem, but I'll just give you a quick rundown. Now, imagine somebody sees a Facebook ad of yours. They're going to search you up first. So let's say they type in Ayman Arab online. They're going to find my YouTube channel, and then they're going to see all of our client interviews. They're going to watch some of our videos, watch some of the interviews, and then from there, they're going to determine if they trust me or not. Based on how many minutes of content that they consumed of mine, and also based on how much value they got out of my videos, they're going to make a decision in their brains on if they trust me or not. So as long as you post a good amount of content online and your content is high quality, you'll face far less no-shows and ghosting after sales calls. Now, let me tell you what type of YouTube videos you should actually make so that you walk away from this video knowing exactly what you need to do. So I literally just made a video on this. It's called the YouTube content tier list. So go watch that, but I'll give you a quick rundown. Client interviews is what you need to do. You also need to do case study breakdowns where you break down a certain result that your client got and how they got it step by step. You're also going to want to make a free course video. So this is one we did for one of our clients. You're also going to want to make action-based videos. This is going to be the bulk of your content because it's more top of funnel and you're going to reach a new audience, and you're going to funnel them into the other content, which is more bottom of funnel. So action-based content is more like how to come up with YouTube video ideas, how to script YouTube videos, how to use Smart Lead to book 30 sales calls per month, etc. It's very actionable step by step. Those are the main types of content you're going to want to focus on. Having a good amount of high quality content online beats every single sales technique. You're going to have pre-educated prospects hopping on your calls, and they're already going to know, like, and trust you. You guys have heard this saying so many times, so I don't even want to go into it. And also, the difference in objections that you're going to get from warm prospects versus cold is night and day. These warm guys are literally going to ask you like 1 or 2 questions and pull out their credit card in one call close, versus cold prospects, you got to send follow-ups, you have to call them before the call to make sure they show up, text them after the call, you have to book in a second call, they no-show that, you have to follow up with them. It's just hell. They're gonna also give you a ton of objections, they're not gonna trust you, but the warm prospect is just so amazing. The content literally does all of the selling for you when done right. And don't even get me started on your close rate from warm prospects versus cold. I don't want to turn this video into a warm versus cold video though, because the content is going to help your cold traffic. These people from paid ads or cold email, they're going to watch your content and get warmer. So instead of being ice cold, they're going to be like a little bit cold. Your close rate on inbound leads can be as high as 50%. And let's say your cold traffic close rate was around 25%, it wouldn't be abnormal to see it jump up to 30, even 35%. You can take these YouTube videos and put them into your pre-call flows to pre-nurture leads before they hop on the call and essentially force them to watch the right videos in the right order. And that's the beauty of it. You're essentially going to switch from convincing them on something to just confirming what they already know about you through your content. So guys, remember this, the difference between you getting ghosted or getting no-showed on a sales call is literally based on how much content you have online. Of course, you can have the best content and you'll still get some no-shows and you'll still get some people ghosting you, but it's going to be dramatically less. That's everything for this one. Remember to watch the tier list video, and I got to plug my stuff one more time. If you want a fully done for your YouTube system, just hit the first link down in the description to learn more and apply to work with us. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one.